Welcome back. You're watching Ayubowan Sri Lanka and we are speaking to Mr. Priyal Perera. He is the General Secretary of the Ceylon Hotel School of Graduate Associations and also the Managing Director of Gispa Catering Equipments. So we just spoke about the role of the hotel school and especially its contribution to the economy by way of training staff, personnel, managing directors for the hotel industry. And also this is an extremely important point because we're heading in for a tourism boom. Right now country has so many hotels packed with the tourists. So we were just discussing how the challenges the hotel school faces, the tourism industry faces in terms of finding the personnel to sort of train the staff, because there needs to be highly skilled personnel, and because the Sri Lankan hoteliers have such a good reputation, they are also demanded by other countries and there is an outflow of such personnel to other countries. So starting from the point we stopped, Mr. Pereira, so how is the hotel school going to address these discussed challenges?
Well, actually the government has, I think, really thought about it, and they are actually in the process of increasing the number of lecturers we have, because we have a shortage of lecturers, the good skilled shortage of lecturers. So they are addressing the issue there, and also they have increased the number of intake of students. And I am proud to say we have a very good response for the hotel school courses. You know, whatever you advertise, I mean, there is a big response, and it's a very positive point. And I think the people can really see the hotel industry has boomed up. You know, it's because we never expected it to be this big. You know, at right now, because if you look at any hotel right now, it's in 100% occupancies. So the hotel school has gradually increasing the intake of the students, and also it's not only the managerial staff, it's also the craft level staff that we need to develop actually.
So there's both sectors.
Both sectors.
So
yeah.
what are the entry requirements for each sector maybe?
Well, actually there are actually at the moment there are three levels. You know, people have not got through O levels, or they are not with O level qualifications. You know, there is a craft courses available. You know, you select what's the sector you need to, what's the area you need to be skilled in, maybe the food and beverage service or the front office service, the kitchen, to become a cook or a senior cook, or maybe on the cleaning side, the housekeeping side. You know, so there are craft level courses the hotel school conducts right now. And then there is a 4-year diploma for the people who have got through the ordinary level.
So for the people who have not got through the ordinary level, it's a 3-year diploma, is it?
No, it's not a diploma actually.
Okay.
Those are craft level courses. You know, you don't get a diploma.
So you don't call it a diploma,
no,
but it's a training.
It's a training. They get a very valid certificate. It's called a certificate level. You know, so
right.
it's a certificate level training they get, but it's a good training, because they are sort of, sometimes, you know, people who are with experience, you know, with lot of craft experience, but you know, no theory, not real theory background, you know, so the hotel school molds them into real professional cook, you know, the real way of doing things, the professional, to become a real professional, to work hygienically, you know. So that is where the role of the hotel school is so important, and they have been doing it. And then coming back to the other sector, the people who have got through O levels, you know, so there is a 4-year, it's a 3-year diploma. And okay, they can, I mean, even they have the capacity with their, you know, with the education, the commitment, even they can go up to the level of, you know, the chefs, food and beverage managers, the general managers, and so on. But the focus that we are in is for the people, for the students who have got through their A levels. We have a 3-year diploma. Sorry, it's a 4-year diploma.
Right.
It's a 4-year. Actually, you call he or she a graduate once you pass out, because it's a real mill actually. You know, you have to really go through the mill.
Yes, it's 4 years.
4 years, yes, 4 years, because you really go through all the sectors of hotel operation. There are basically four sectors, four sections which are confined to the hotel industry. Your front office operations, the housekeeping, the cleaning operations, the food and beverage service operations, and the kitchen operations where the food preparation is involved. So they train you on all four sectors, and in between you get a in-service training where you have to go and work in in reputed hotels to get the real experience also, adding up to
So
the.
this is available only in the 4-year course,
Yes,
or
yes.
in the 3-year courses, in the diplomas, you don't get a industry-based component?
Exactly. No,
You get.
it is
Right.
because the actually the hotel school is actively involved in finding them jobs as well. In between doing the in-service training where you get your experience along with the qualifications.
So
and
that is the hands-on component.
hands-on.
So to
hands-on.
what extent is it theory-based, and to what extent is it hands-on and practical based on industry?
It is actually 50-50,
Right.
because you do your classroom studies, you go through, I mean, if you like making a dish, you go through it scientifically, you really, because they'll train you should use this much of flour, this much of butter and all that, but it's very scientific, and you have to really go and do it in the kitchen. You have to really practice it. They make you to produce all that stuff in the kitchen.
So
They
you experience while there.
experience it. Yes, experience it in the hotel school as well as. So talking about the 4-year diploma, 4-year graduation, in between you get a break to go and work in the hotels,
So
reputed
is it
hotels.
like an internship?
Yes, it's internship, in service training, and then they have the option to decide which area they want to specialize in. You have to become a food and beverage manager or a chef.
So that
or
is on their return from the internship.
yes. Then they have a clear idea what they are good at and what they are comfortable at, and and their aspirations. Whether you really want to be in the kitchen operations, or sometimes people with lot of PR, they like the front office. So it's actually, it gets equally balanced. When you get a set of students, you really get a balanced pass out. You have front office, housekeeping, food and
Almost
beverage,
on equal
equal
proportion.
basis.
But
Yes.
my question to you, Mr. Perera, is that now this is a 4-year course,
Yes.
and in the middle you have an industry training
Yes,
component.
yes.
So how many students actually come back to the hotel school to complete and get their final qualification, or do you find people sort of thinking it's too long maybe, and they just get the job and they continue the job, and at the end of the day they don't end up getting the qualification? Does it happen often as well?
No, it doesn't happen very often, because if they don't come back, they don't get anything. They don't get the certificate or the.